Smash Mouth Sports. I am your host, as always, Preston Bailey. With me, as always, is Cam Vieira, the co-host. And I'm so glad you joined us today for this momentous occasion. What is that momentous occasion? I'm glad you asked that question. The Stone Cold Lock of the Week. With Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Buccaneers have clinched the playoffs. And we're going to give it a few seconds here for YouTube. Give them about 10 or 12 seconds. Here we go. Cam, let's cheers. Let's cheers. We got to cheers. So we got to cheers. All right.
Cheers to the Bucs.
Cheers to the Bucs. Now we got to pop these bad boys open. Okay. All right. We've got these bad. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Woo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh man.
All right.
I just got beer and water and ancillary. Before you chug that whole bat. There you go. You just keep chugging. There we go. It is Miller time. It is Miller time. You're feeling good. I tell you, this is the best. This is the best way. All right, don't mess yourself up, Cam. We still got a show to do. Don't man. I just made a total mess in here. The powers that be. It's a good thing I bumped into the maintenance guy. He's a nice guy. Too bad he's going to get really angry if I don't clean this thing up. But yeah. Woo! So I've been wanting to do that for like 2 months now because just cheersing, celebrating, living the high life. And here's the thing. I don't know if everybody can quite see this at home. Mill out the champagne and beer. Originally last year, they had these great champagne bottles, and I thought I was going to have to stone Cam because yesterday he couldn't find them. And so I go, I'm going to show him. I'm going to go get those same bottles. And I go to Walmart and all the other places and nowhere had them. So apparently, normally they roll these out around Super Bowl time, but sometimes they roll them out New Year's time, right?
Right.
So like and subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Smash the tax. Okay, we're going to get into that later. But let's get into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One more sip before we get too riled up here. All right. Don't feel free to crush all that at once, Sam. Cam's got his own champagne bottle. Say that 10 times fast. So here's what we're saying. Preston, why are you celebrating the Bucs in the playoffs? Well, number one, we got a Patriots fan here. They're like, oh, we go to the Super Bowl every year. Well, we don't. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we don't. In fact, I've got the brief history for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, last 10 years, no playoff bursts for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I'm just going to skip right to the last time they were in the playoffs. It was a 2007 playoffs. So it's been a long time. Around this time, a week ago, basically, 12 years ago, January 6, 2008, the Buccaneers lost to the New York Football Giants 24-14. For those that may remember, that was a season where your team was 18-0 and then finished 18-1. Is that correct?
Giants went on to. That was the game Rondé Barber was talking crap about Eli Manning, if I remember correctly.
I believe you're right about that. So that's the last time. So for those watching, that is the reason why we're celebrating. So 2007 playoffs, Bucs lost. Before that, and Jeff Garcia, by the way, before we forget, a lot of people forget this, including Bucs fans. Jeff Garcia was the Buccaneers quarterback, a very tough, grizzled old veteran. Before that, it was the young Chris Sims, the 2005 playoffs, which is January 7, 2006, a close game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost to the Washington Redskins at the time. That was their name at the time, as we all know. They just changed it a couple months ago. So if you get twisted about that, that's your own issue.
That was their name at the time.
Chris Sims lost to Mark Brunell 17-10. It was a very questionable game in the sense that Chris Sims had a big bomb down the field, was a touchdown. There was a lot of shenanigans going on.
I remember that play. Yep, I remember that play.
So in the last 18 years, the Bucs have been to the playoffs twice. Journeyman Jeff Garcia, basically journeyman, shortened career Chris Sims, however you want to look at it, against the Washington football team. And then before that, the Buccaneers won 3 playoff games. We won the Super Bowl with Brad Johnson. But in all 3 of these cases, you could argue Chris Sims was fairly young at the time, mid-20s at the time, but the other 2 guys, Brad Johnson and Jeff Garcia, under John Gruden, old, grizzled veterans. Correct?
Yep, correct.
So, yeah, for Bucs fans, obviously the champagne and beers here, Miller Lite, but we're not popping out the champagne. We'll save that, to the end of the year. Hopefully, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers can return and play in their home stadium. They'd be the first team to do that with Tom Brady. So we got to give the Bucs some love, right, Cam?
100%. You guys have earned it. You guys have waited a long time for this. You suffered a lot. I'm immensely happy for every Buccaneers fan across the world. You deserve this. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to cut this one short, but this is just more of a quick tip to the hat to the Buccaneers. We had to give them a congratulations. We had to do a separate video just for that. Thanks again. Like and subscribe to the channel.